Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Ashrafil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. So today we're going to dive straight into our Irab because there's a lot of things that we need to cover today. Yeah, inshallah. Okay, we're now on the sixth verse of Surah Yasin, and this is the verse. If you see the sentence here, yes, you see the sentence here. It's one of those sentences that has, I'm going to tell you in advance, so you're prepared, okay, that has two maf'ul bihis. Yes, that has two maf'ul bihis. And we know not all verbs can take on two maf'ul bihis, yeah? But in this case, tunzira is taking two maf'ul bihis. But where is the second one? Yes, basically, where is the second one? We see the first one, kauman, but where is the second one? Yes, so that's the question here. And as we go along, inshallah, we'll find out where exactly it is. Yeah. Li. Now, li, does anyone know what the lam here is?
Jar.
Yes, it is also, it can be taken as harf of jar. Yes. What else does it do? This tunzira. This is a fi'il. Does everybody agree this is a fi'il?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this fi'il should be tunziru. Yes, tunziru if it is marfu. But it has become mansub. And but you just said that this is half a jar. So this is where my problem is, you see. We haven't, I think we need to review lam, because lam belongs to a group of halves or hurufs that we call the nasibah mudarik. Yeah, what it does is it makes your mudarik light or mansub. We can also call it half nawasib. This is easier actually, half nawasib. Yeah, so when we learned in excess, right, or in bayina with bayina, the huruf nawasibs, we call it, an, lan, likai, izan, and hatta. Yeah, an, lan, likai, izan, and hatta. And this li comes from likai. We can also call it lamu kai actually. Yeah, this li comes from the half likai. So for the sake of just doing the Irab for today, because we are going to have to go into it in more depth, okay, we'll just call it for today, yeah, what is the normal term for this? And this is what we call lam likai, is also called lam mul ta'lil. Oops, sorry, mashallah, today. Okay, lam ta'lil. What does ta'lil mean? What does ta'lil mean? What are the root letters of this word? Ain lam lam. Yeah,
Ain lam lam.
that's a reasonable thing. So let's see what Ain lam lam tells us. It's always good if you come across a word to figure out what the root letters are and then do a search, see whether you can come up with something. This is Ala, that is half of Nas. So, Ta'lil. Ta'lil, what type of word do you think it is? Ta'lil. Is it again our family 2 Mazda, do you think?
Yes, Mazda, because there is a lam.
Yeah, and lam. It looks like a ta'liman, right? Only this time it has a lam there. So let's go back to that. Is it family 2? To occupy, busy, keep busy, to justify. This is what I'm looking for. Yes, lam ta'lil here is mean something that explains something. Yes, something that was said before, and now this particular verse is explaining what was said before. Yeah, so what was said before? Let's go to Surah Yasin. And what was said before? That indeed that you are a messenger, yes, on the straight path. Yes, and this is a revelation. The Quran is a revelation sent down by the Almighty and the Merciful, so that, yeah, in order that you may warn the people. Okay, so we won't do this here because then you won't think when you do the Irab. So lam al-ta'lil here, lam al-ta'lil is something that explains. Okay, something that explains. Okay, we will go into the half of jar thing later on. Yeah, but for now, just take it as the lam that explains. Okay, lam that explains, and this lam makes tunzira mansub. Yes, makes tunzira mansub. So let's try and do the Irab for this. Now, who would like to try the Irab for this? Sister Asma, would you like to practice your Irab? Tunzira. Mhm. So what type of fi'il is this again? Hello, are you there? Assalamualaikum. I can't hear you. What type of
Can
fi'il
you
is?
hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
You must
It
have
is
been.
fi'il mudari and it is
Yeah.
starting with ta, so it is going to be tunzira anta or hiya in it, inside pronoun.
Okay, before we
Oh,
go there, you haven't
sorry, yeah.
finished your mudarik. Fi'il
Yeah,
mudarik,
yeah,
is it
mudari.
marfu, mansub, or majzum?
It is mansub because of la.
It is mansub because of la. Okay, so we say that it's mansub. B, we call it lamu ta'lil. Yeah, lamu ta'lil. So, okay. And what's the sign that it is mansub?
It is of fatha.
Nasbihi, fatha.
No,
And you were saying since it's a fi'il, it has to have a fa'il, right?
file. Yes, file.
Yes. So now what's
So
the fa'il?
for li, no, do we say this is only? Uh, oh, file. Is here.
Fa'il is a hiya with a ta?
Uh, here and
Hmm. It's
file.
it is
Domir.
anta. It is
Domir.
anta. Okay, yes.
Mustatir. No, domir mustatir. If
Mustatir. Yes, that's right.
mustatir.
It's hidden. Mm-hmm.
Domir mustatir. Mustatir.
There's a damir
Uh,
mustatir inside it, right? Fihi.
yes.
Okay, and what is it? Takdiruhu?
تقديره
Mm-hmm.
هي or anta.
Anta.
Yes.
Okay, it's
Jawa.
anta.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is wujuban. Yes, it has to.
Yeah. Wujuban.
It
Yeah.
has to be there. You cannot
Wujuban
drop it.
تقديره anta or hiya.
Takdiruhu. In this case, it's anta.
Anta.
Okay.
So how do we know the okay by the context, right? Like it is anta or hiya.
Okay. So we are going to do a little soft exercise since you brought that up. Okay. But
Oh.
first, let me. What are the root letters for tunzira? What are the root?
Ta, zal, and ro.
Okay.
No,
Not a
sorry,
type.
sorry, sorry,
No,
sorry.
no,
No,
this
ta,
is
ta is
not.
not a letter because it's
Yes.
okay. Sorry, sorry. Noon, zal, and ro.
Yes. Noon, zal, and ra. And this was family.
Family nakun
Tunzira.
wa asama yuslimu. Is it family for aslama
Yes.
yuslimu?
Okay. Yeah. It's family four. And the Madi. What's the Madi for
Anzara
family four?
yunziru.
Yes, Anzara Yunziru. And what's the
In
Mazda?
Izalan, Islaman.
Inzaran. Yeah. And Isim Maf'ul.
Munzilun.
Oh, yes, Munziru. Good. You did that beautifully. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to do a soft exercise on this because we need to unconfuse ourselves. When is it huwa, here, and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to give this exercise to Sister Farzana. Farzana, okay. So here we have Yunziru. Yunziru is the Hua version. Yes, the Hua version. Or I'm going to copy this down. As you can see, the part that is going to change, with the different doers is the beginning and the ending. Yes, the beginning and the ending. So now you need to tell me for here, what will change? What will change? Sister Fazana, can you do this column for me? Have I lost you again? Oh no, Sister Fazana is not there. Oh, she's just joined in.
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So you just do the first column for me. I've just copied the here, the hua throughout the whole column, but here, anta, anti, ana, it will change. So what is here? This is mudari. Sorry. Tun zero. Okay, good. So this will change to tun zero. That's easy. Wa anta. I've lost you. How's it now? Is it my internet or your internet? Okay. So anta is tun zero as well.
Tun zero as well, yes.
Yes, right. So this is tun zero as well, and anti a little bit different.
Zirina.
Tun zirina. Yes. Okay. Zirina. And ana.
Unziru.
Good. Unziru. So we can see that this is the marfu version, yeah?
Yes, this is the marfu version.
Yeah. So now the second column, Sister Nazma, you're going to do this for me, the second column. Sorry.
Now the Yunzirani.
Okay. Yunzirani. Okay, Yunzirani, correct. Huma.
Yunzirani.
Yunzirani. So this also has the ta, yes, take note. Antuma.
Antuma. This is day 2, right?
The both of them. You both of you actually. Both of you, this is the both of them. Both of you. Yeah, it is still tunzira. Yeah. So this is part and parcel of your af'al hamsa. And antuma is of course the same. Yeah. Also, they're all experts. Now, who can do the third column? Who is here? Just the three of you now, yeah?
I try again.
You try again. Just for practice. Okay, whom?
Yeah. Yunziruna.
Yeah. Okay, so it becomes what we call it? We have the una, so this one has to go on dhamma. Yeah. Una. And this is
Tunzirna.
Tunzirna. We've changed sisters. Okay, Tunzirna. Okay. Good. 1, 2, 3. Tunzirna. So this is sukun. The na is just na, or does it have an alif?
No, it has فقط فتحة on it. تنذرنا فقط.
So there's no
And
alif.
ra
Yeah.
is sakin.
So antum.
تنذرون.
Okay. Maybe the last two, Sister Asma can try. Tunziruna.
Yes.
Antuna. What is antuna? Sister Asma.
Tunzirna.
Tunziruna. Yeah. So, alhamdulillah. Everyone expert already. So, nahnu. One more.
نحن ننذر.
Non-zero. Yeah. Non-zero. So, we are quite good with our stuff. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Surita, this hunna should be yunzirna. And antunna should be tunzirna. Hunna is it should be yunzirna, isn't it? Hunna.
Oh, yes, this one. You're
Yes,
saying
this
this one. Yeah. Yeah. Oops, sorry.
yunzirna.
Ah.
I said it, but it was my mistake.
Spotted it. Yunzirna. Yes, Yunzirna. Because this is first person. Sorry, this is third person, and this is second person. It always seems that way, except for this case of first person. That still is a ta. But usually, generally, the third person will start with a ya, and the second person will start with a ta, except for the case of here. And this is the identical, yeah, Tunziru, Tunziru. That's why when you said here, wujuban takdiru anta, the other option would have been here. Okay, so now we go to kauman. Kauman, what is kauman in this verse? Litunzira kauman, we said it just now at the beginning of the class.
It's maf'ul, but we don't know which kind of maf'ul is it.
It is still maf'ul bihi. Yes, it's still maf'ul bihi. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So maf'ul bihi mansub. The sign is, of course, bil fathah. Yes, we write the short one. Now, can you tell me the the plural for kauman? For kauman, yeah. What's the plural for this word?
Qawm. Ismul Jam'a is Qawm. And these are
What I mean is that is kaumun is the marfu version. Then I want the plural of this word. It's not kaum.
Qawman. Okay. Qawman. The plural of Qawman. Qawman. Qawwamina. Qawwamina.
It's a broken plural. When we do a verse, try and do a bit of research to find out what the plurals are. So then we can share together in class. Yeah. So this is aqwam. The jama is aqwam. How do we do this? We can go to Hanswa. Hanswa can do this as well to search for the plural. So we'll put in the root letters. Yeah. And then we will search for the word. It's obviously not a masdar. It's something else. Kaum mahkiam. Yeah, it's not a masdar. It's another word. So we'll have to go out of this and go down. Here. Yeah, we see here. Kaum. And then the plural is aqwam. We'll do something like that in order to find the plural. Or the other option is to go to the other website that I shared with you. Here, the Al-Mani. And you just type in the actual word, kaum. And inshallah, they should give you the jama here. There you are, the kaum, isim, and you'll get the plural here. Yeah, so these are two ways of getting your plurals if you want to find out. Inshallah. Okay, good. Now, ma. Ma. Sister Nazma, what do you think ma is here?
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sister Bibi. Oh, Sister Bibi is here. So maybe Sister Bibi can tell us what ma is in this ayah.
Okay, yeah, Sister Nazma is doing it.
Okay. Sister Nazma want to try first? Okay.
I just came in. Let me see what is going on.
This is verse 6. Yes, verse 6 of
Okay.
Surah Yasin. Okay. So what is ma here? Ma has many faces. So what's your favorite ma?
In this sentence, it means whatever, right? What is being said?
Litunzira qawman ma unzira aba'uhum.
What?
So you are of the opinion it has the meaning of what. So if it's what, then what would it be? What do we call this what? There's another one which starts with a meme with a noon and it's called man, and then we'll say it's who or whoever, right? Yeah. So this is ma, what or whatever. So ma and man, what is the terminology for this type of isim?
I can't recall.
Man and ma, okay.
Isim mausul.
Yes, it's an isim also. So Sister Nazma has said to us she's choosing isim also. So because ma has many faces. Okay, so let's go with isim mausul for now. So if this is isim mausul, okay, isim mausul has its irab. Does it have an irab here? Yes, it does, because it's isim mausul, right? So it's the part of the mausul and silah that actually has then irab. Yeah, the silah of the isim mausul does not have an irab, but the ma has. So what is ma here? Remember I mentioned to you that some maf'uls can take on some fi'ils can take on two maf'uls. So this was one of those jumlah fi'iliyah that has two maf'uls in it. Okay, so when we say ma, so ma here is your second maf'ul actually. Yeah, ma here is your second maf'ul. So if isim maf'ul is isim mausul is the second maf'ul, how would I say the i'rab? Sister Nazma, isim mausul?
Maf'ul bihi.
Isim mausul. Okay, okay, we can say that first. Maybe maf'ul bihi, and then what is the i'rab for this maf'ul bihi? This is maf'ul bihi sanin, because we already said kauman was the first one. Yeah. So isim maf'ul bihi sanin. Okay.
مبني على السكون.
Okay, mabni ali sukun, mabniun ala as-sukun.
في محل نسب.
في محل نسب. Okay. Like the way Sister Nazma voice changes to Sister Vazana's voice. No. It's okay. Isim mafsul, maf'ul bihi sani, mabniun ali ala sukun fi mahali nasab. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is one option. So once we go down this path, Sister Bibi, unzira. What is unzira?
Unzira is the silatul mausul.
Okay, we do the silatul mausul bit first. Okay.
Silatul mausul la mahalla laha min al-i'rab.
Mahalla laha. Now, am I typing okay?
Yes.
Okay, now can we do the staff for this? Unzira.
Okay. Nun, dal, ra.
Okay, nun, zal, ra. What family is this?
This is family 4.
It's still family 4. Okay. So I'm going to copy paste it from the top. There we go. But, oh, no, you're not going to give me this line. You give me the line that unzira belongs to. That one is not unzira. This was anzara, the Martin. Yeah. Now this unzira. So slightly different. Have the majhul, which is
Majhul, yeah.
what we did just now. Yeah, unzira. So give me the majhul for
Madi,
mhm.
Undira, and Mudari Majhul will be Yundaru.
Oh my goodness, where is it?
You there?
Okay.
Still
And
there?
the maf'ul, fahuwa. Yes, I am. Are you there?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now I can hear you.
Mhm.
You want which one? Mudari Majhul or?
The maf'ul, fahuwa.
Oh, okay. Maf'ul? Undira,
Yes, the maf'ul.
Yundaru, Yundarun, Bahwa, Maf'ul,
I've
Mundarun.
lost you again. Okay.
Mundarun.
Munzarun.
It's in Maf'ul.
Munzarun. Munzarun. So how do we get maf'ul and isim fa'il? You just look at the mudari, yes. You replace the front bit with a mim, yes. And for your maf'ul, you put a fatha. But anyway, your mudari majhul is already has a fatha, yeah. And that's it. Yeah, and you get your maf'ul. All right, alhamdulillah. Okay, now, who's the next? Aba'u. Aba'u. Who wants to have a go? Sister Asma? Oh, Sister Ralin, you're here. Sister Ralin, would you like to do Aba'u? Can I show you the verse? Here we are. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. I done a bit late. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can see the recording, inshallah. I am recording, right? Yes, I am recording. So we can see what's going on here. So Aba'uhu. So here we said tadi this was isim mausul with its silah. So aba'uhum. What do you think that is? This is, we just said just now unzira is a majhul. Yes. So a majhul will have what? When a fi'il majhul, what follows really?
Naibul fa'il.
Yes. So this is your naibul fa'il. And how do we say the i'rab for this naibul fa'il, please?
Ism. Is it?
I'll type in naibul fa'il. Naibul fa'il will be here.
Naibul fa'il. And then apa status?
Yes, rafa. So it's marfu. Yes. And what's the sign of its marfu'ness? Marfu'ness.
Dhammah.
So that's what about hum? Let's do the hum as well. Bidama. What's the hum here?
Mudaf ilaih.
Yes, it's mudaf ilayh, but we describe it first before we say it's a mudaf ilayh.
It's pronoun. Isim domir.
Yes, damir. What type of damir is it? Attached, hidden, independent, attached. So what do we call it if it's attached? Muttasil. Good. And it's fi. What's the status?
في محل جر.
Mahali jar. Yeah. We can also say it is mabni ala sukun. Yes, just like we did here because it is. Yeah. And then we just say fi mahali jar mudaf ilayh. Jar. All of you are experts already. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Good. Sister Fazana, what is the
Sister,
fa? Yeah.
this Aba, I hope this is not of those 5 isms. Aba, Abu, Akhu, Hamu. This is another one, another Aba.
Aba, actually it's father. It is father.
Yes,
You
but
can
that
say
is also father. Aba and Akhu and Aba. And we have 3 forms, 3 yani Dhamma, Nasab and Kasra for that. So
this
it's
one
not
is plural. That's why you see this.
okay.
If not, it would have been if this was this is number is marfu, right? Then this would have been abu, just like this. Hold on.
Okay.
It would have
Without
been
alif.
yeah.
In
So
between.
it would have been abu as in like this, as a mudaf lah. Yeah, as a mudaf. If it was not a mudaf, it would be abun. Yeah, abun for one.
Okay.
But in this case, it is aba'u, which is the plural.
The original must be Aba Una. Is it Aba Una? Is it? So it become lighter? I mean, like,
Yeah, it becomes lighter. But there is a hamza here, so I'm not sure aba'u.
plural, right? Aba U. Oh, yeah, it's not. Aba Una.
This is one of those, I think, a broken one code. Yeah, it doesn't might have this is aba'u is like a form of, and maybe it would be aba'un. Yeah, that would be the original, and then it becomes like aba'u. Okay. So the fa, that is Sister Fazana, what type of fa do you think this would be?
Is artificial.
I think the easiest to take it is as ataf, yeah, because it's something that is immediate. Because there are 2 or 3 Irabs that I've come across, and I'm not quite happy with them because it makes my head burning. I've got a headache looking at it. So we go with Atifa. I think it's the best one, and the meaning is there. Yeah, the meaning is there. So they became ghafilun. Ghafilun is to be heedless, meaning you couldn't care less. Ghafil is to be someone who just doesn't care. Yeah, so ghafil. Atifah is one, and the whom here is. Can you do the whom as well?
Again, it's Damir.
Damir.
يعني it's منفصل. So we
Yeah, it is independent, right? It's by itself. Munfasir, and it is
again مبني على سكون في
okay. مبني على
رفعة here.
مبني على سكون في محل رفع, and it is محل رفع. What can it be? It's مبتدأ. Good. Okay. Where's my مبتدأ? Okay. Sister Nazma, what is ghafilun?
Ghafilun is it the Una?
This is a regular a plural. Yes, regular plural, but it's a regular plural of a certain word. Maybe you want, if we do the sa, would it help you? Let's do the sa first. What's the root letters here?
Rain Salam.
Ra, ha, lam. What family do you think this is?
Is it Jahada family?
No, it is not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Ghafil.
Oh,
And the sound of it. Ghafi. Ghafilun.
Fa'il.
Yes. So this would be
Fa'il.
family.
Mujarrad.
Yes, family. Good. So it belongs to the Nasara family. So how would it go?
Sarah.
Nasara would be with a wa, fa, and lam. How would it be?
Nasara. Wafala. Wafala.
Wafala. And the Mulari.
Yusiru. Yufilu.
Sorry, Yansuru. Is it? Yeah.
Yan.
Yansuru.
Yag.
Yaghulu. Okay. Yaghulu. So how would we see this in the dictionary? Out here, the fa'il is easy. So what's the fa'il?
Fa'il. Rafi.
What is the isim fa'il? Wafilun. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at. We're looking at the isim fa'il, but in its plural form. Yeah, it's in its plural. That's why we have the una. So if it's una like this, then what is the status of this word?
Rafa.
So if this is mubtada, Sister Nazma, what is this then? Since it's rafa.
Is it the khabar?
Yes, it is khabar. Alhamdulillah. So this is khabar marfu. And tell me the sign for this marfu.
Una. Fatha. Nun.
Not the noon, the
Wow.
wow. The
The
noon
wow,
only
yeah.
tells you whether it's heavy or light. Yeah, but the wow is the one that is telling you that it is marfu bil wow. So don't get this mixed up with your mudarics with unnas. Yeah, it's a bit different. So this one. Sometimes we tend to forget and we think that it is actually a fi'il instead of a. Then we say bisubutunun, which is wrong. That's not the right one. This is wow. لأنه, it is sound masculine.
Jamak Mudzakkar Salim.
Muzakkar salim. Muzakkar salim. Okay, alhamdulillah. So now, Sister Ralin, do the honors of translating. We took it as isim mausul and it's sila. Okay, so how would we translate this? Litunzira, li is the reason why. Yeah, the reason why. Or do you all want to like type in the chat what your translation is and just send it and then we see? Why don't you all type the translation into the chat and we see what are the answers? Yeah, maybe that'd be better. I'll give you like 2 minutes to do this and you chat away. Okay. All right. 2 minutes is up. Let's see what you all did. I want to. So Sister Bibi said to warn a people whose forefathers were not warned, so they are heedless.
I missed the first part, so that you won. Sorry, I didn't see the tunzira.
Remember, it is ma,
Um,
isim mausul, with sila, right? Okay, so that you warn, okay, we shall warn the people. That's that, to warn people whose forefathers was warned and they are heedless, ataf, okay, so that you warn the nation of what been warned their fathers, so they are ghafilun, okay, so that you remind the community on what has been sent to the fathers while they are heedless, so that you may warn people's forefathers. Sorry?
Should not be sent, it should be warned.
Okay.
What has been warned.
Here, what has been
Yeah.
warned to their fathers while they are heedless. They here, who do you think they are? The people or the forefathers or both of them?
the people. The people.
The people.
Yeah.
I was thinking of this. I'm thinking aloud because I was looking at this and it could be like, they, them together. I would rather think of them as together. Like they as well as their forefathers were heedless. Okay. Does anybody know how many hundreds of years between Nabi Isa alayhi salam with Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? What was the break in messages?
About 500 to 600. Yeah, around. I think that's what I.
500 to 600 years,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. Anybody else know of anything else other than that? Okay. I think it's about right. So meaning that the message came down, the revelation came down, yes, last to the Nasranis, and then after that there was nobody. There was no messengers after that. And I think for us, right, a few hundred years. I mean, even 1 week or a month, certain things get distorted over time. Yeah. So can you imagine over a few hundred years? So now we have another revelation that has just come down to the Quraysh, and Allah is telling them that this is the revelation to look for, right? Okay, so I'm going to write here لِتُنْذِرَ قَوْمًا أُنْذِرَ آبَاؤُهُمْ فَهُمْ غَافِلُونَ. So then there's the isim mausul with the silah. The translation will be something like this. That you warn a people. The meaning of ma is what here, right? Right? What? Yes, that's right. Of what? That's what, Sister Razana, that's right. What their forefathers, yeah, because of the whom, yeah. Forefathers were warned of before. The fa is an interesting translation. The easiest would be end. they were heedless, right? And they were heedless. So I was looking at the translations that came out with all the, sorry, there are not here. I don't know what happened to my website. It's Quran.com. It shouldn't be like that. Is it here somewhere? And we were looking at Surah Yasin. And this is 7 here, right? So that you may warn a people whose forefathers were not warned, so they were unaware. So in this case, right, they have something that is were not warned. Yeah, were not warned. And we said here that this is isim mausul and it's silah. So where is the negation here? We don't have negation, right? We don't have negation. That you may warn a people of what their forefathers were warned of before. And I like the word whilst actually. Whilst they were heedless, someone used that, right? Sister Nazma, was that you, your translation?
Yeah.
Yeah, whilst. But since we put ataf and it's simple, so just make and they were heedless, okay? They were heedless.
Sister Zuraida,
Hmm.
can this ma be sifa to kauman? I mean, ma undira aba'uhum fahum. Ma undira aba'uhum.
Yes, because this is a nakirah word.
Yeah.
Nakirah. This can be sifah. Yes, it is. Actually, the first thing what I'm trying to say here is because Sister Nazma went on the path of Isim Mausul. The most popular of the Irab of this, as you can see from the translation here, is negation. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one.
Right.
Not not one.
There's negation,
So,
right?
so this was the most popular of it, but doesn't mean that the sila is wrong. Yeah, because the translation that we got here from the sila also makes sense that you may warn a people of what their forefathers warned of before, and they were heedless. Yeah, in kind of way it makes better sense because the forefathers were warned. Yeah, the Jews, the Christians, yes, they were all warned.
It can be both. Is it?
Yes, it can be both, but it seems like the more popular, whose forefathers were not warned, maybe were not warned for a long time. So this is what was taken in the Malay translation. Sorry about this. I have the Malay translation. I don't know whether I have the Urdu one. Do I have the Urdu one here? What's the favorite Urdu one?
The Farzana should do.
What's the favorite Urdu one? Oops, do they have here? Maybe you can tell us whether, which one is the favorite Urdu one?
Okay.
Bayan Al-Quran?
Bayan Al-Quran, yes. And
shall I take this one?
Yes, okay. Okay, we will keep the link.
And then you let us know, what did they say? Sorry, can you see that? It's so small.
No. Nazil
This is the wrong ayah. Wait, this is the one. Yeah. Did they say that because it has been a long time since they received any?
ताकि आपको खबरदार कर दे उस कौम को जिनके आबा अजदाद को खबरदार नहीं ये it also says in negation and to warn you ताकि so that we warn you उस कौम को of that nation whose forefathers had not been warned.
Had not been warned.
Yes, whose forefathers had not been warned, and they were
in our Malay translation, it actually mentions that they are forefathers who have not been warned for a long time.
And that's why implied, I think.
Time has not been mentioned in Urdu. It says that their forefathers had not been warned.
So I was thinking this was in a way a kind of more sensible one in a way, not a long time, because the other translations also does not say there has been, they have not been warned for a long time. Because to say they were not warned, they were. But it's just that it has been so long, like for like over 600 years or so, yeah, the message has just disappeared and they've forgotten it. Or maybe, yeah, they were not even told about it, things like that. So this is the ma, which is isim mausul, no negation, so that you may warn a people of what their forefathers were warned of before, and now they are heedless. Yeah, because they are now heedless, because they are heedless lah. So there are other options for ma. So that's what I want to do with you together. And I don't want you to like go, so complicated.
They are
Yes.
heedless or they were heedless. فهم غافلون, so they are or they were.
They are unaware. They are unaware.
Over here it says وغفلت متى, it says they are in غفلة. They are.
Yeah, they are in ghafla. So they are still in ghafla.
Yes,
So,
they are.
Because if it is was, then
Yes,
it should
it is in
be
present tense. They are still in
present.
ghafla.
they are still in ghafla.
Yes, yes. वो गफलत में पड़े हुए हैं. Yes, it says that they are in ghafla.
They are unaware. But maybe in this case, it was at that time they were unaware. It could be that as well, yeah, because we have to also look at the context in which this was revealed during his time, during Nabi's time, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they were, they were heedless at that point in time. It might be also that they are unaware, because he's talking to Nabi here that you may warn. That's another way of looking at it. But we can also take it like even till now, yeah. But you can't say the people now have not been warned. Yeah, there's so much around. It's just that whether they want to listen or they don't want to listen or want to believe or they don't want to believe, I think. But here we used what sort of, it is a mutabda and khabar. Yeah, something like more permanent, isn't it? A jumla ismiyah, actually. Yeah. They are heedless, yeah. Definitely something permanent. They just don't want to listen. They couldn't care. I think that was the definition that I was saying just now. Okay. Ma. Okay, ma. I'm going to tell you five ways we can, yeah?
5 possibilities.
Sorry? Yes, 5 possibilities, ladies. So hold your chair. We have 6 minutes to zoom through 5 possibilities. So I'm just going to talk to you about it. Yeah, you go back and think about it. Okay, I'm just going to present to you the 5 options. Yeah, the 5 options. So what is the first option? The first option, the most popular option, was the nafiya. Yeah, the negation. So if we do that, if it's a negation, I'll bring this down. Tunzira ma unzila. We just look at this part, yeah, because this is the part that is, because fa is already another part of the verse. Just this part. So ma sorry, this one is like I don't know why the wow doesn't come, the dhamma doesn't appear. Maybe if I bring it down, it come. Then you slightly see there's a dhamma there. Yeah. So the first option is when it is nafi. Yeah, the first option when it is nafi. So when it is nafi, what is unzira aba'uhum? If ma is nafi, what is unzira aba'uhum? What would we call that? Have we learned this before? Comes in pairs, yeah. If it's nafia, so this would be la mahala laha because it's a half. And unzira aba'uhum, what would that be?
Fa'il. No.
Not really. Not really. You said it just now, Sister Bibi.
Fi'l and fa'il. I mean,
You said that this is a nakira.
yeah, so it is sifa.
So this is actually a sifa. This is what we call a sifa of kauman.
Yeah.
So nafia. So how do I put this? Should I put it? Okay. If I put it like this, is it understandable for you? I just put like this is the second half. Okay, the second half. This is the first half. This is always the first half. The ma is the first half. And then the second half is the one after the slash thing. Yeah. So how they would write it is something like this. I just want you to just see it. Don't say anything. I want you to go back and think about it. Yeah. And then we will discuss it again when we come back, inshallah. So this is fi mahali nasab sifah kauman. This is how bizarre, how complicated their minds can work, but it's amazing. Yeah, and it affects our translation and understanding of the sentence. So that's why it's always good to go back to the tafsirs. What actually happened at that time, because we need to know the context. Sometimes grammatically, anything is possible. Yeah, but historically or contextually, it might not be the best of translations. Yeah, grammatically possible, but not maybe the best of translation. The second type of ma is what we did just now. Yeah? When we took it as a mausula. When it is mausula, then what follows it is the so this is we need to give Irab, because this one just now didn't have any, but this one does because it's a mausul. Mausul, they have the Irabs, and we mentioned just now already. This is fi mahali nasab, and we said it was the second maf'ul bihi. So this is where it is. Maf'ul bihi sani. Okay. And it's maf'ul bihi of what? The verb. Okay. Now, the third option is something that we did in another exercise. I don't think with you, but with Sister Adila. This ma, yes, can be considered as something nakira. Yes, it's a mausuf. We can take this ma as a mausuf. So we say this is a nakira mausuf. This is another way of the grammarian looking at it. So we look at it as a common mausuf, indefinite mausuf. Yeah. Same thing, same Irab is always this. Yeah. Remember, kauman is not is not taken as a mausuf here. Kauman still stays as a maf'ul bihi awal. Yeah. So, and we can take it to be takdiruhu, estimate it to be azaban. So they don't know the seriousness of what's coming. Okay, the seriousness of what's coming. They're just still happy-go-lucky on earth, not knowing that they will be held accountable. Yeah, takdiruhu. So that's one. Yeah. The fourth one, ma. What else can ma be? We went nafi, isim mausul. This is something new. There's one more. That ma has another meaning. With your ta'wils, ma would be. Ladies, you can hear me, right? Inshallah, sisters.
Not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what is this fourth ma? Do you think? A ma that makes a fi'il become a masdar. What do we call it?
Master, yeah.
Yes, masdariyah. Yeah. Literally telling you the answer there. Okay, masdariyah. Yeah. So ma.
Yeah.
And what comes after it? Yeah. What comes after it? Together, they make an isim. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Adaha. Okay. Fi ta'wil. Yeah, we say that we understand it to be ta'wil.
Muawwal. Mm.
Ta'wil. Okay. Ta'wilan. Also our famous family too. Mazda here, as you said, as we learned that day, Mazda means maf'ul mutlaq. Yeah. Fi mahali.
Nasab.
Okay. Fi mahali nasab. What shall we, how do we take it? Okay. Now the Mazda is maf'ul mutlaq, but what we are looking at is ma plus the Mazda. Yeah. Ma plus the Mazda is still the same Irab. Fi mahali nasab. Maf'ul bihi. Sani. Litunzira. This one has not changed. It's just that what do we call this thing? Yeah. Then the final one, subhanallah, what else can ma be? Ba and min. Does that ring a bell? So what is ma?
Ba and
Ba, the half ba and half min. We just did this.
arjar means
Yeah, they are half jars, and they are half jars that do what? What do we call them? Yeah.
Amil. The Amil?
Not really, because in this case, the ma is not even translated. It brings
Zaida, you mean?
emphasis. Yes, it brings emphasis into the verse. So imagine, how do we translate this if this is ma for emphasis? Okay,
For emphasis.
ma for emphasis. Yeah. Okay, so I have not put the second part in here. Yeah, but you can imagine what the second part is. Yeah, mausulah fi mahali maz'un. So this would have been, if this is mausul, then the second part, this one, this would have been the silah, right? Yeah, so this would be the silah. So now you have a lot of things to think about for 1 week. It might be 2 weeks, yes, because I might need to take time off next Friday. Oh, what happened? Can't edit that way, is it? Gets upset. Yeah, with number 2 there. Why is the number 2 there? This B is actually there and there. Okay. This would be the sila. And this would, of course, then the second part would then be wrong. Okay. So then this one then would be this one. Where can I put this here? Okay. Yeah. So this is actually azabana fi mahdi nasab sifah of the mausuf ma. Yeah. And the last one, oh, not the last one, the last part one. This is now. There are 2 types of silah that you need to be aware of. Yeah, the silah that goes with an isim, and the silah that goes with a half. Yeah. So when we said it is half masdari, yeah, then your silah would be silatul mausul al-harfi. Al-harfi. If it is just isim, then we just say silatul mausul. We don't have to mention it's al-harfi. Yeah. So when it is that and that. Okay, then the last one, the Zaidah. Zaidah is the one that I was really thinking about. How do we translate this? Yes, because what's happening here is this ma is coming between mausuf and its sifah. That's how the grammarians look at it. Do you remember? a ma zaida can come between two things that normally are not separated. The one that we saw with half a jar with B and min, yeah. So you have a jar, half a jar here, and then you have something that is majrur, and then suddenly there's this ma in the middle of nowhere. Because that ma is not translated. It just brings emphasis to that half of the jar wa majrur. That's what it does. So it does the same thing with a mausuf, and it's sifa. It's suddenly in the middle of nowhere. And it's supposed to bring emphasis to the sentence. But that's where, sorry, yeah?
It brings emphasis to the kauman or undira.
To the combination of mausuf sifa. Yeah? So that's where I was thinking, oh, how do we translate this?
We can just bold it.
Perhaps, yes. But you know, there's some things you do in Arabic that you can't verbalize in
yes,
English.
that's right. So
Because you're trying to, show that there's something about, it's like this. I think this is where the Malay translation had for a long time. They have not been reminded, So I think this is where the Zaidah comes in, where it came there.
okay. Long time.
For a long time, they have not been reminded, and that's why they have become heedless. But I don't see it in the English translation, so I'll do more research on this. Yeah, so this is another way of writing it. Yeah, alhamdulillah. So you see, all my numbers gone. What am I doing? Well, ladies, these are numbers, right? So this is the fascinating thing about Iraq, which I really, really, I enjoy this. But how do we translate? We will come back to this next week, inshallah. There are many things we want to do. Not next week. If I'm better, I will come back on the Friday. If I still need to rest, then we will see each other the week after that. Yeah. So I will let you know, inshallah, how it goes. Okay. So I will share this with you so that you can go back and think about it. Yeah, ladies. Any questions, please? Has everyone left?
No, we are here. Sister Asma is not here.
We are listening to you.
Okay, so inshallah, I will share this I'll put it in the chat. Then you can have a look at it, yeah, the notes, and then see how put your minds around it, think about it, and then see how you can translate it according to how it's done. Yeah, that will be your homework for the week. Okay, subhanallah wa bihamdik, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Barakallahu fikunna. Assalamualaikum.
Sister Zuraida.
Sister Zurida.